Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with another review, and that is Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Kohli. We know her as Mostly Insane, as she's a force in our YouTube. Well, so if you thought this book was just, to be something typical influencer turned story, think again, because it's not. This book literally surprised me and made me think at a lot of point, even teared me up at some time. I have like few quotations that I love, very few and precise. I don't just went on, marking everything. I make it very precise nowadays. Let's talk about the author. So Prajakta Kohli, or Mostly Insane as we mostly know her, she is a true force in the YouTube in acting, and now she is also came into this world of author. And I'm sorry if you still not know her, do check out her channel. And yeah, this book's prove that she has got a range. She had the courage, the energy, the strength to work on so many sides of life, exploring life to the fullest. Well, it's very heartfelt, it's very real, and this surprisingly deep. The book I'm talking about. The only thing I felt like it somehow tried to cope up with the American world. That was what mostly people are saying. But apart from that, I think it's just showing up about the metro cities reality or love life of metro cities, which we are not habituated with, most of us actually, in Mumbai kind of life. So mostly I can say I haven't found it very relatable, but yeah, all over the story it was really nice. About the story summary, it's a story of Aman and Avni, who is a young woman navigating family secrets, and she is focused on her personal growth, and she find it very complex to have a love life, a family, because of her brutal past, which actually I wasn't expecting to be that, but yeah, it was. You can say it's a perfect blend of emotional intensity with moments of light humor and introspection. It's very much a coming of age story with layers of mystery and generational trauma woven in it. I love the ending. I can give you one spoiler that it has a very nice, well crafted ending. Yeah, I was expecting more. You can never expect less. Okay, all over I loved it. I truly loved it, except that I couldn't found it relatable. Also, my problem is that I love reading romance fiction, but I try to keep a distance. I don't relate myself to it most of the time. I try not to, because that left you very traumatized at the end at some point. So I just choose to stay a little away from being relatable to the story. Otherwise, I loved it. Writing was accessible and thoughtful. Like, you can say by her video, by her books, that Prajakta Kohli is a true storyteller by heart. Identity, family, and forgiveness was somewhat relatable, because at the long journey of life, we all have different situation, but we can see that we actually get this very similar message of that we shall forgive each other, about how we should accept the truth, the brutal truth, and all of that. I can say that the spacing, the rawness of the story, it kept me turning pages, and I finished it too early. Although I can say that I love romance fiction and I do finish it in one sit, but yes, some books are there which I couldn't, but this one I did actually. I loved it, so I keep turning pages until I finished it. But when we start reading a book, the first few chapters it's a bit slow, but then after, when we reach the climax or after few chapters, you just keep turning the pages like, what's the ending, what's the ending, what's coming next. And by the end, most of the time I'm left out like, well, it ended like this, no, I want more of it. So something like that happened with this book as well. Let's figure out some negative points. So firstly is that I already told you that something felt very American, very international, not the desi test that I was expecting from Mostly Insane. But as a debut, it was great, and the ending was, too neat. You want some complexity even at the ending, either leaving it for readers' perspective, or I wanted them to get married, to be honest. So yeah, maybe in the next part or in some other book I will see them getting married, because yeah, I'm still in this curiosity that, yeah, what's next, what is going to happen between Aman and Avni, because I saw that there is a lot of family complexities, misunderstanding and stuffs, and they needed to be cleared. So I'm expecting a part 2 of it. Well, it's time for some quotation from the book that I love. Well, I will just read them. So one line was, sometimes the hardest truth of life is the one you tell yourself. It's simple but so true. Second line, I wish I could dedicate it to someone, but well, I have trouble believing a good thing when it's staring me in the face, because good things always turn out to be illusion. And you just proved me right again. I had to quote this because this place truly feels like, well, this is Mostly Insane. She says, well, you are waiting to hear about what happened with Aman, aren't you? I can practically hear you violently nodding your head in agreement and egging me on the wrap up and my sob story and tell you about the hot guy. Ah, rude. I love that. Okay, so this is the end, not the end, I mean end of this video. And whether you are a fan of Prajakta Koli or not, if you are a lover of contemporary Indian novel or romance fiction, this book deserves a place in yourself. So yeah, if you have read it or is about to read it, let me know about your thoughts in the comment section, and keep supporting. Bye bye.